Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Friday. We are at the weekend again. Yeah. So today we're going to be working on Flower Path that I got from FGNormal. And I started this in May of last year. So today we're going to be working down in this little grouping of flowers, and the color is 3733. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of a rose color. I don't know if we've had that before or something close to it, but yeah, so I thought, why not? Just needed some flowers today. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so no grand plans for my birthday today. Not going anywhere. Tomorrow we're supposed to be going. So, just gonna stay home. Yesterday, I say that and I always end up going out and doing something. I think I'll go to the thrift store and see if I can find anything exciting there. I didn't get to go yesterday. I went out and went to the dollar store, picked up a couple of containers and something else. I can't even remember what the heck it was. Oh, toilet paper, I know. Isn't that exciting? And then I went to the, I'd call it it's like an Ace Hardware store. But that's where I go and get the birdseed. Because this birdseed is, that I got before, it was birdseed, but yeah, it's just kind of going like water. So I bought 3 littler bags of birdseed to mix in with it. So my little tub, I don't know, it's probably 2.5 feet by 12, no, it's got to be taller than 12 inches, so maybe 16 inches high, and probably 1.5 feet wide, maybe. So it's not one of the huge, ginormous ones, so I fill it up, and then, a little bit later on in the winter, I may have to fill it up again, but it's full for now, and filled up the bird's feeder, because, yeah, they're just going. I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out what symbol that was. It didn't look like a circle that I had been stitching. And, yeah, I sat down and I'm going to turn this, guys. Maybe that's a good idea. Now I can't figure out which way to stitch. There we go. Sat down, had a cup of tea. After doing all that running around, I had to drag all that stuff in, of course. And especially after I went to the grocery store, picked up this and that, and got the chicken breasts. I thought it was only, well, it was 2. One was just real big, so I cut it in half. To make that chicken breast stuffed with cream cheese, chives, a little bit of, I think I used Colby Jack this time. I add a little bit of garlic. I have the minced garlic in a jar because I ain't cutting that crap up. No, my days of doing that stuff is way over. So I put a little bit of that in it and some hot pepper flakes and stirred it all together. And you split the chicken breast, you put the cream cheese in the middle, and you kind of mold the chicken breast around the cream cheese. Don't put too much, it still oozes out. And then wrap it in bacon and cook it in the oven at like 350 for about an hour. Now I'm at high altitude, so sometimes that makes a difference. But after I got that one ginormous chicken breast cut in half, I had 3, I don't know, they were like that big-ish you know. So there wasn't a whole gob of meat. It wasn't like I used 3 giant chicken breasts. So it took about an hour with that all wrapped around it. And the last time I made it, I did take the bacon and lay it out on a plate and put it in the microwave for maybe a minute. And then I wrapped the chicken breasts. That way you make sure that, you know, the bacon gets done. And then I just put it in the oven, cook it, and it cooks right up. And I have mine with, there's this at the Kroger store. I don't know what it's called in your area. It could be Fred Meyer's, and I have no idea what any of the others are. I can't even remember. But they have in the Oriental section, there is some sweet hot chili sauce. And it's like, oh, what do you call it? Sweet and sour sauce, only it's got a kick to it. So I kind of put a little bit of that on it when I serve it. So, yeah, and it's absolutely delicious. And it takes no time at all to put together. So, I would say less than 15 minutes. That would be almost pushing it. But anyway, I got that in the oven and fixed that. But I did get time to sit down and have a cup of tea. And I stitched on the ladies for probably a good hour and a half. Just kept stitching. I'm still working on that bottom of her skirt, or the first her, I should say, of the lady's skirt. I'm using that 3770. Isn't that what that number is? Yeah. So it's taken a moment. Trying to figure out, there's a green X right next to that. I doubt that you can even tell that because we're not that close in. But yeah, so yeah, made a nice supper. And I was gonna make brownies. No, the more I thought about it, I wanted to go see. I love commercial brownies. Don't ask me why. They just taste better than what comes out of the box to me. I know, it didn't used to be that way. I would just absolutely die for the Betty Crocker or Duncan Hines mix. But I just didn't feel like messing with it today. Or yesterday. So I got, they had chocolate brownies. And then they had what are supposed to be what we used to call Hello Dolly bars. If you know what that is, you'll know what that is. Comment below. Yeah, it sure didn't taste the way my mother's turned out. So that wasn't so hot, but we'll eat them. So I got those. One was definitely enough. In fact, it was so rich, you probably could have served it a little bit warm with some ice cream. But yeah, no, that didn't even appeal after all that globby stuff for dinner. And yeah, that was another thing. I never know what to serve that chicken with. I tried it, maybe plain rice. You'd want something pretty nondescript. I tried rice and vegetables, and those were absolutely gross, so I'll never buy those again. And that was a packaged thing. I don't know who made it. So maybe just plain rice, because there's no gravy per se that goes with it. So the most I could come up with was that hot sauce, because it really punches the cream cheese. So yeah, but it's become my new favorite thing. So I did buy 2 chicken breasts this time. Last time I think I had 3, and there ain't no way I could get through that. And I saved the rest of the cream cheese because that was the debate the last time. And I'm just going to have it on crackers over the weekend and get rid of it. But yeah, so somebody said I could freeze it, so might even do that if, you know, I don't get to having it any other time. So we'll see. But it was really good, and I kind of punched up the cream cheese. You could surely make it all plain if you wanted to and just add a little bit of cheese to it and some green onions or chives and just call it good. But no, I have to add extra things, but that's just the way I like for it to taste, because the chicken doesn't have much. It absorbs the flavors of other things. So here we are. Yep. But yeah, I still don't know what to eat that with, so yeah, I just ate it by itself. And it was still good. It's just rich. Maybe some fruit or something instead of a vegetable. I don't know. Just kind of odd, but it's good though. So we'll make it again for sure. And I may actually freeze the other two that are already cooked and ready. So we'll see how that all pans out, if you will. Oh, getting too far to the edge here. So yeah, just watch YouTube and Netflix for most of the day. Or the rest of the day, I should say. I tried to lay down, that didn't happen. So, well, sometimes it's like that. And other times I'll lay down and 3 hours later it's like, crap, there goes my day. Yep. So, it is what it is. Oh, goodness. So what's everybody else doing this weekend? Anything exciting? I can't believe it's the weekend already. Wow. Just, wow. Just goes, doesn't it? And it was a fairly nice day. I mean, it wasn't warm. The sun came out. I mean, I think it got to 74, you know. Big heat wave there. But they did say it was supposed to get a little cooler over the next couple of days, so we'll see how that all turns out. Man, some days. What is the problem here? So, no, like I said, no grand plans. I may go into town and go to the thrift store and wander around, see if there's anything I need. I do have to run to the bank, but other than that, nothing too spectacular. It's fine. We don't have a lot of social engagements around here. And like I said before earlier this week, I don't think anything's going on too much here in town that I know of. Nobody's really said anything. So, and the traffic wasn't bad or anything like that, so that was good. So it was really nice, and you know, like I said, I got back maybe about 1. I left maybe at 10:30, just kind of tooling around, not in a rush to go do anything. Just did what I needed to do and came back, and it was a little warm in the house. I turned on the air conditioner for, maybe an hour. And then I shut it off because I figured we'd all be freezing our tush cakes off, so. And it was fine the rest of the day. But it never rained or got icy cold or nothing, so thank goodness. I was ready for it not to get icy cold. I'd like to get through Halloween before it does start snowing, though. But I don't know that we're going to have good luck with that part. Is it getting colder where y'all are living? Some of the heat from summer going away? I hope. Because after a while it just gets tiring. Whoops. There's that symbol again. I'm still trying to stitch it. There's another couple colors in there. It all seems to be kind of consistent. I can see like maybe 4, possibly 5 other symbols here. So at least that's good. It's not confettied. It's more in rivers of color, shall we say. Or little streams around each one. So I got some of the ones, whoops, done down here so you can see there's a even darker pink color in there. So we'll see. I do like this one. Oh, I couldn't believe the price of birdseed these days. And it's not like I'm getting a ginormous 50-pound bag of that stuff. Usually we get it at Walmart, but you know, you weigh the cost of driving down there, and it's about 45 minutes away. And what you'd save, I might as well just get it here in town. I was looking for a new bird feeder because mine's fallen off the air conditioner out here almost one too many times, so I don't know if it'll last during the winter or not. But it's just made of plastic. I don't dare have glass out there. Not at all. Well, at least I don't have to do so many stops and starts like I thought I was going to on this. It just kind of winds around, and it's not too far to the next set of this particular symbol that I'm working on. So that's a good thing. This makes for a good video. That way I don't have to stop and start and get a different color. And yeah, so it's not confetti. So if you get a chance to get this one, this is a good kit. It's very nice. And it has nominal back stitching in it. I think it's like the wrought iron pull you back just a bit. The wrought iron railing up here, a little bit around the tops of the houses, maybe along the sides of those shutters. But yeah, it's not too horribly bad at all. So, all right, guys. Let me just... Okay, try not to drive it into your finger. I'm going to turn this way. So those flowers are starting to take shape. And I got my little lotus. I'm trying to figure out which way it goes. Guess it goes like that. Its little thingies on the end are kind of benty up, but I usually don't use this as a needle threader. It's more of a needle minder. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me today. I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.